I'm sitting here at the judge's bench, and it's a beautiful setting. And over my head, you're going to see George Washington. He's the father of our country. And he was a Christian man. He would get on his knees and he would pray for God's help, for this nation to be free from tyranny. The American flag is above my head. I love America. I love my nation. And I believe that we gained our freedom because of the blood of many who fought for that freedom. And I believe America needs to come back to God. I believe like even our father of our nation, George Washington, sought the Lord and he was protected in battle, that we need to seek the Lord and we need to find him, that America needs to come back to God. I apologize many times to the Lord in prayer because we've lost the ability to pray in schools. I apologize to him because many have dropped the standard of righteousness in our nation. I had a vision one time and I was in battle and I was riding this horse and the standard bearer, the one who carried the flag that everyone followed, got killed in this vision and the flag fell into the dirt. And in this vision, I reached over and I picked up that flag and I lifted it up high and I began to cry out, there is a standard. There is a standard of righteousness. Sorry for the tears, but I love America. And our standard of righteousness has fallen into the dirt. It is difficult to even see anything on television that isn't sexual in some way or doesn't have some innuendo. I'm here to tell you that a standard of righteousness needs to be lifted up in our pulpits, needs to be lifted up in our nation. And if we measure ourselves by ourselves, we have no standard. But if we measure ourselves by the righteousness of Jesus Christ and by the word of the living God, which is the standard that needs to be lifted up, then there is hope for America. I'm going next week to Washington, D.C. to pray for our nation. I'll be on my knees in our capital city praying for America. And I believe there is hope for America. I don't believe we're going down. I believe we're coming up. And I believe that you and I, as the ecclesia of God, the government of God in the earth, we must make a stand and we must say, God, save our nation. And I believe that God is going to raise up godly men and women who are going to serve in the government positions of our country, who are going to hear from heaven and not be ruled by their own agenda or by politics. And I am here to tell you that America must come back to God. Are you with me? We need to pray together for our nation. And how many will it take to save a nation? I don't know. But there's you and there's me and there's many others praying and crying out for our nation. So let us pray for America to come back to God. It is time to serve our Lord Jesus Christ.